Filthy Martini Studios in Ontario, California, it's the Foo Bar Show!
Hey, what is up, everyone? I am Joe C. with the Foo. Thank y'all very much for listening to the Foo Bar Show. Make sure to hit subscribe and remember to rate, review, and tell your friends like a champ. You can always reach us at Foo Bar Show. That's FTheBelowBarShow.com. And F The Below Bar Show is our handle on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram. Check us out. Drop us a line, and we'll foo it up like a couple of foos. Ain't that right, Foo?
Foobity doobity.
Foobity doobity indeed, man. Hey, man, it's been some time since we've all been together. Oh, I'm actually, the last episode we were all together.
See, Foo.
Morning Kobe, man.
We did.
Feels like an eternity ago.
I know, man. I took half a break. I took 24 half days, Foo, before I came back to the podcast.
Did you really?
Yeah. It's been that long.
Wow. But yeah, man, a lot has been spoken of, Kobe. You can't get away from it. You can't get away from the whole thing, people mourning. How have you been taking it since that day, man?
A lot better than that day, Foo. That day I got mighty, mighty sad.
Everybody
And,
was mighty sad that day, man.
For some reason, my eyes turned into a water filter and they were just leaking.
I know,
for
go
no
figure.
apparent reason.
No
dude.
reason.
You know what's cool downtown LA?
Yeah.
All the buses had R.I.P. Kobe on them.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
On the digital sign?
Yeah, Baldwin Park has the electronic signs up with the tributes to him. There's been some pretty crazy ass fucking tributes for Kobe, man.
Yeah, and which pains me to to just see them lose their first game after, the incident. And they lost bad too. They got whipped.
They lost by 10.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't like it one bit.
You know what, man? It was pretty rough, and I can only imagine what happened if they actually played on Tuesday. Because the NBA postponed that game.
Yeah, it would have probably been a lot. Or I don't know. Do you think they would have
I think the Lakers would have got their asses kicked, dude.
even more than they did?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's a pretty rough time for Lakers, man. Especially being at Staples Center. If they had an away game, it would have been pretty fucking... It would have been a lot easier to get back into it.
Yeah.
Because all these guys were struggling on their first game back when they heard the news. And then, just as time passes, everyone's catching up, and so are we. So
Yeah, that's true, man.
even Carmelo Anthony from the Trailblazers, he couldn't play, he said, to grief.
Yeah.
So their guy set out too. It was a pretty crazy game back, and then pretty emotional. All the tributes going on. I watched the intro live before I went to the brewery, Foo.
Oh, yeah. You
week.
went to go see the Fallen Electric play at Brewery X in Anaheim.
I did, man.
Yeah, that's people don't believe me when I tell them, but that's a dope-ass spot, isn't it?
Well, Foo, I didn't believe you.
I told you.
And then what happened was I showed up, and I was like, this is a cool-ass spot.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild how big this fucking place is.
It's the size of a Costco, and then some.
You know what, man? And even when we were rolling up, I was like, fuck, Jose, this is not the size of a Costco. Lo and behold, when we got inside, I was like, holy shit, this place is fucking crazy
Size of
big.
a fucking Costco.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. You know what's crazy, too? All the equipment, it was like out of sight, out of mind.
Right.
While all these festivities are going on.
Yeah, it's all
your
tucked
band,
in the
dude.
back and shit, dude. It's a really cool spot. It's quickly become one of my favorite places, favorite breweries in Southern California.
And Foo, while you were playing up there with your guitar and such, the Battle of the Joshes was going down.
Oh yeah, like what happened?
So apparently the two Joshes were like battling to see who's
Our Josh and
Steph's Josh.
and Steph's Josh, her brother.
Yeah, they were battling to see whose arm could tire out first. And
Was it a circle jerk? What the fuck was happening?
it felt like it after a while. You know how like when you're playing a game and you're embarrassing bad?
Okay,
It was starting
Sure.
to get to that point. They weren't even hitting like near the hole anymore.
Oh, so it was like watching the WNBA.
Whoa. Well, yeah, if you used to Duncan, I guess.
Oh yeah, yeah. They do a lot of old school
Foo, it's like
plays.
the Globetrotters, Foo. They do all the cool passes.
without the whistling.
Also, without the... You know what? Sometimes the NBA players can be pretty stupid, man.
Why is that?
All the hubris, dude.
Yeah, there's a lot of hubris, but hey,
Yeah.
man,
There's not that in the WNBA, though, so you got to give that credit.
because you don't have a court full of millionaires.
Well, no, they're getting their wages raised. Foo.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
check them out. They're bringing in the dough, huh?
Yeah, finally,
Good
dude.
for them.
Yeah.
Good for them. Well, shit, man. Well, speaking of LA and sports and such, man, some shit's been going down with the Dodgers. And since we're talking about sports, I might as well play this little ditty that we know and love.
I guess.
Sports with the Foo.
Foobity doobity.
Yeah. Man.
What are your feelings, Foo? We lost Jock, Foo.
We lost Jock, man.
Young Jock, Foo.
But he's not going that far. He's he's just going down the street.
He just has to get a new apartment.
He just has to get a new apartment, like just down the 5 freeway, down the 5 off Catella.
So do you know what we traded him for?
For what? Well, we got Mookie in the that it was like
that was not part of it.
That was not part of the 3.
All.
No, you're right. You're right.
We just got a shortstop from the Angels.
Who?
Don't know his name.
Oh, all right.
Apparently it was just, it was time, man. It was either pay this guy or trade him, and we traded him, and we got a good prospect at shortstop for him. So
yeah,
I mean, dude, people don't realize because Jock Peterson wasn't an everyday starter,
right?
This motherfucker was not an everyday starter, and he still cashed in 32 home runs.
He was commanding a large salary, so it was pretty much a salary dump for the Dodgers. As much as everybody loves Jock, and every time he was at the plate or every time he was on the field, he was an exciting player. But that guy was expensive, and we got Mookie.
We do.
So I mean, come on, we kind of still like leveled out there, and then some.
We did. We traded Mookie for Mookie Betts and David Price.
Right. So who else did we lose in the entire?
We traded away Kenta Maeda.
That's right.
To the Twins.
Right, to the Twins.
And then Alex Verdugo, we traded him to Boston, which is kind of a tough one because I know people really liked Verdugo, especially because not this past year, but the year before, they brought him up for like 40 games, and he was pretty badass.
Yeah, he did a good job.
However, I will say, I think the Dodgers did this mindful that they have Gavin Lux and Will Smith now. Like they got good young talent still.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's a huge loss. But again, Mookie Betts.
Can't go wrong with Mookie, man. That guy's got stats up the ass.
It's good job, Foo, for the Dodgers. It's a nice, risky trade. However, Foo, would you like to hear the downside, Foo?
What's the downside, man?
So a few hours ago, Foo, the trade got held up.
For what?
The medical reviews did not clear, Foo.
Is he smoking a joint or something?
No. One of the prospects in the trade, I think that Boston was going to get from the Twins, or the Twins were going to get actually.
Okay.
As part of the trade, the player failed his medical exam.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so the trade is officially on hold.
What
until
the
this
fuck?
gets cleared up, dude.
So what's he got? They didn't say.
Didn't say. It's just they can't release that information yet. It's privacy, it's medical stuff.
Great.
But yeah, man, so don't get too hyped up yet, Foo.
I won't.
Yeah, because we might have to us or Boston might have to add another player if this guy can't do it.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn it.
So fuck, man, I really hope
papers weren't signed yet, huh?
No. I know, crazy, huh, dude?
That's stupid.
So we'll see, Foo. Maybe next podcast we'll know, and then we'll celebrate, or we'll
mourn again.
We'll still celebrate, but not as hard.
Right.
But yeah, this prospect, man, did not clear his medical examination, and so the trade is officially on hold.
Jesus.
Which doesn't mean it won't get done, Foo. We're still probably going to get. I mean, do you think Boston's going to take them back after they made this fucking huge announcement and shit?
No.
Yeah.
No,
we're going to get them. It just might be that we have to lose another prospect.
Or
trade someone from our. Yeah. But you know what, man? They better not trade Gavin Lux.
They won't. I don't think
Will
they
Smith.
will. Why do you think they'd get rid of them?
If we would have to pitch into the trade, we would need to get rid of a player, pretty much.
Yeah, but them?
No, not at all.
Yeah, I don't
which
think
is
it
why
would
I'm
be
confident.
them.
Which is why I'm confident the trade will get done.
Because
we just had to add someone in. But yeah, I was kind of nervous when I read that right before we started, Foo. Like literally right before we started, I pulled up Bleacher Report and there it was.
Jesus. Let's see here. I'm typing it into CBS Sports, and they're pretty reliable these days, aren't they?
Not if you're playing fantasy football.
What the fuck would happen?
Yeah, their fucking projections are whack.
Really?
Yeah,
No.
they need better analysts on there.
It's the one that's putting this on hold is the issue with the medicals of Twins right-handed prospect Brusdar Graterol. Graterol. Graterol?
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like a fucking engine oil.
An Adderall?
Or that. There's still hope the trade will be finalized with the Red Sox talking to the Twins about an altered deal. Some involved have expressed skepticism, according to John Heyman. Presuming the swap does happen, additional players or cash will likely be involved. Fuck.
Yep.
Crazy.
So
but we still get Mookie though.
Yeah, but
it's just
we're gonna have to throw some more, instead of going to the movie
they planned this, man. They planned this from the start. I'm telling you. I call shenanigans.
Instead of going to the movie theater with 5 candies, you can only go with 3 now.
Motherfucker, dude.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is why I don't vote. Just kidding.
Shut up. For the All-Star game?
Right. Fucking. So, what else do we got going on in baseball? We have.
So we sent fucking Young Jock away.
Yes.
We're probably gonna get Betts and Price still, which is good. But as far as baseball, just a lot of people have been coming out saying fuck Houston, dude.
Yeah, nobody's happy about this. And another argument that really doesn't hold any water is the fact that these cheaters are pretty much saying, well, everybody else does it. We're just the ones that got caught. It's like, all right, relax. Like, who? Because they're not naming names because they get their asses kicked all over again.
Yep.
But do you think this is a good thing, man? Do you think they're actually going to clean up the sport after this with people being more on their toes than they're probably used to be?
Nope.
You think it's going to keep happening?
Yep.
More people will get caught?
Life finds
then why bother watching the MLB?
Away, foo.
There's a class action lawsuit happening right now with a band of fans that got together to sue the MLB because they spent a shitload of money a couple of championships ago.
Can you believe the LA City Council approved this class action lawsuit?
Well,
this actually made the table, dude.
All right. Yeah, these guys need to fuck themselves. All the problems that LA has, and this is what they want to focus on. And by the way, nobody wants the title here. I mean, it'd be nice.
Take it away from them.
Just take it away from the Astros. But nobody who lives in LA that has 2 brain cells to rub together is actually thinking that we should have the title because of this. I don't think that. I don't agree either. And even from the start, even from the beginning, I was like, damn it. All right, well, just put an asterisk on it, strip it, and call it a fucking day. Instead, they're firing managers. And by the way, with a bullshit reason, if I may add, they're not going after the players because they're scared, as you predicted, Foo. They're scared of the players' union.
Yep. I'm sorry, man. I just know that the fucking
they'll file a grievance.
MLBPA will fucking win in court, dude. No problem.
Yeah, and I mean they have a solid reason
because listen, man. It's because the management directed the labor to do it, and it happened. So they're both caught with their fucking pants down. So that's why they have to protecting the players is protecting the owners in this instance.
That's bullshit.
I know, dude. Trust. I know.
How many
Astros
pitchers do you think are going to get beaned this season?
Oh, they're saying. Some guy came out there saying yesterday he was just like teams are gonna fucking throw at Altuve, and he was just like the analyst was like Altuve better shut his ass up and walk to first and take his lumps because he got bailed out from being banned from baseball.
Yeah, he did.
So he better fucking take all. They're saying, dude. Every team is going to get a shot at him sometime this season because they all play multiple games against him.
Yeah.
Especially the guys over there that they compete with in the divisions. Oh, dude, they have all year to fucking get their lumps in, dude.
That guy's got a championship under his belt. That guy's got fucking millions of dollars, an MVP. And he's just hoping that he'll forget in a couple of years and he can just keep his career going. But I mean, if they don't cheat anymore, he's not going to have the stats that he had, those home stats that they were projecting or that they were showing right after the scandal. Their home stats were through the roof, but their away stats were all stupid. Like they were like in the low 100s even.
And you'll still be hearing, oh, but they won 2 games in LA. Well, it's like they're still a professional baseball team.
Right.
There's a chance at winning.
Yeah.
So
they probably had a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not fucking far-fetched, by the way.
And you know what pisses me off the most? And you're going to be like, what the fuck? But the thing that pisses me off the most, do you remember a couple of Halloweens ago, Fu, when we were watching the game at the old house?
Here it goes, Fu.
We were watching the World Series at the old house, and every time the fucking Astros would score a home run or something would happen, that stupid fucking train would go crazy. How annoying was that thing?
Dang, you remember I drove all the way from Palm Springs and then the game was still on?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah. That train pissed me off more than anything. I think it was so annoying. Remember, it was like the vuvuzelas at the fucking World Cup. Remember those things?
I remember.
It's like a swarm of bees that wouldn't shut the fuck up.
Fu, I remember, Fu.
But anyway, Fu, I digress. What else you got?
I know, geez, man. Looking forward to the baseball season, Fu. No? Other sports-related news, Fu. Are you hip to what the NBA is doing nowadays for their All-Star game, Fu, since theirs is coming up?
No.
They still let they have the fan vote where they vote the top 5 from each conference, and they name them starters. However, they let the 2 largest people who get the most votes, the top 2.
Yeah.
They let them be captains and pick their own teams now from the All-Stars.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. This is the 3rd year it'll be going on. It's a rematch of LeBron versus the Greek Freak. So that they've been doing it for 3 years, man. That's pretty cool. I like how they change up the rules now and then.
Yeah.
And of course, LeBron picked number 1, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, of course, his teammate.
Yeah.
And they're both all-stars.
And it's funny, too, because LeBron was talking shit about Anthony Davis, too, when they were asking him. Because, like, at a certain point, they all know the All-Star game is coming. And they asked LeBron, like, how do you feel about picking Anthony Davis? He's like, I don't even like him that much, so...
Was he serious?
Yeah, he's just being a dick, dude. And then the Greek Freak picked Joel Embiid from the Sixers. And then LeBron picked Kawhi Leonard, Fu, with this second pick.
Look at that.
Yeah.
You'd figure the Greek Freak would.
Yep.
Why wouldn't he?
I don't know, Fu. I don't know.
Crazy.
LeBron also got James Harden, Damian Lillard, Ben Simmons, the Joker, Fu, Jokic.
Joker.
Jason Tatum, Chris Paul, Russell Westbrook, and Sabonis, Fu. Hey, you know what? Brandon Ingram, man, former Laker, made the All-Star game.
Hey, good for him.
Yeah, dude.
He's still kicking,
That's nice, man.
Good for him.
Fu, we saw him grow up here, Fu. It was nice.
Yeah, we did.
It's nice to see one of our guys come through.
But he's not on the Lakers anymore.
Oh, well, Fu, we give him a nice pat on the back, Fu. Tell him good job. Yeah, so who do you think is gonna win, man? Who do you think is gonna win between Team LeBron and Team Giannis, Fu?
I think this one's gonna go to Greece.
To Greece, Fu? The Instagram of fucking Sports Center has fucking Giannis with the fucking Caesar fucking gold wings, and then LeBron with the fucking big ass Biggie crown, dude.
Dick.
Fucking stupid.
That's funny.
Yeah, pretty good though, but that's what else is going on in the sports right now, Fu.
Cool, man. Thanks. Well, Fu, this is a segment we have not done in a very long while.
But why, Fu?
Copyright stuff.
Oh, just kidding. Then.
So we're not supposed to play copyrighted music.
Says who?
Us, the government, dude.
Okay,
Go
whatever.
figure. And YouTube's always flagging us for playing copyright.
Yeah, I know, Fu. I get the notifications.
I just delete them and hope they go away. But you brought a song for us today, Fu. Nonetheless, we're gonna play the song now. Apparently, this came out this year. Foo Westerman. This came out. This is a single from Westerman. Is this a group, a guy? What do you know?
I think it's a group, man, and they play alternative music. So
yeah, it's pretty cool, man. You can really chill to this one. This one's called Blue Comanche. Let's check this out.
Turn back around. Turn back around. Turn back around.
So already has like 3 genres going on.
I know, yeah, pretty cool.
It's pretty crazy. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of. Well, there's a lot of indie bands that kind of start like this, and you know, the way they're incorporating the acoustic guitar is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the effect of the guitar that goes in the song.
Very folky.
On my hand, no trees past the acorn. You made a pact, I heard. That's enough.
How'd you find this guy, man?
So Foo, in my venture back into the old music world, Foo.
Yeah, go figure. There was a big multinational corporation that was curating all this stuff this whole time.
I know.
Yeah, welcome to 2020, Foo.
Who would have guessed, man? New decade, Foo.
New you.
Yeah, there
New
you go.
Foo.
Shut up. That was too easy.
So you're exploring all of what is Apple Music these days?
Yeah, Foo. I signed up, and I've just been trying to, get back into music a little bit, and just been trying out different playlists, Foo. Especially when I go to the gym, I'm just, I got to burn
time to kill.
I got time. Yeah, and
I got fat and time to burn.
Foo. It's like you're reading into a fucking scripture, Foo.
It's fucking poetry, man.
Yeah. It really helps the time pass when you're just fucking rowing in the same goddamn motion for 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So it makes it a little bit more enjoyable.
No, yeah, hey man, I'm digging this track, dude. It's got all kinds of things going on. It's chill, but it's busy. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's just chill as fuck, but...
This is actually, I think this is from... I originally found a bunch of songs like this from the Focus playlist on Apple Music. So like music to play while
I get that.
Like you're studying or like you're reading or something.
Like you're going hard at some Bingram yoga.
Dang, Foo. Have you done yoga?
I've not, but I did stretch my leg the other day. Does that count?
A little bit.
All right.
You just need a mat, Foo, and then you're good.
How's the rug? Does that work?
No.
Nah. Why? It's the same.
No, it's
if anything,
not.
I would argue it's better. It's softer to sit on.
You got to take one, with you when you go places.
Oh, you got to be that douche.
And you got to buy the strap and everything.
It's the quiet way of, how like vegans need to know. They need to tell you that they're vegan every chance they get. The yoga people.
But Foo, is that vegan though? Hey, and hold on, before you get there, did you know there's vegan cars?
What? What are you talking about?
They're vegan.
Well, because they don't use leather?
They don't use leather, yeah.
And what about fossil fuels? Isn't that supposed to be animals?
Foo, it's dead animals.
So they're already dead, it doesn't matter.
It's true.
Yeah, I guess. The fuck was I going with this? Oh yeah, yoga people, they quietly tell you that they're yoga people by showing you. And then every other chick just wears yoga pants just so she can say that she did. But
Foo, how do you tell the yoga pants is from the non-yogas?
I don't know. I don't know where people draw that line anymore these days.
It's impossible to tell, it feels like.
Yeah. I think it's the crotch area. I think there's another piece of fabric in that crotch area that allows them to stretch a little further out. So
what the fuck?
Yeah, look it up. I don't know what the fuck it's called. No, go ahead. Look, everybody Google this right now. Press pause and Google it right now and come back to us.
What the fuck? Come back in.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called,
minutes.
but like yoga pants are special in a way. They're not leggings. At a certain point, leggings are just leggings,
Foo, you know what this reminds me of? Tommy John's, Foo.
Tommy John? They're not a sponsor, but
they're
they are one of the.
Not.
They're the
they
best
are
pair
great.
you'll ever wear.
They are great.
They're pretty awesome. Did you see new colors when I introduced you to those underwears?
I did.
Those boxer briefs are out of control. Right?
They are, and then so I re-upped like a month ago, and they're red now.
Yeah, you can get them in different colors. It's pretty dope.
Okay, and let me point something out real quick because I bought 2 packs,
They
right?
better sponsor us now.
I hope so. I bought 2 packs of Tommy John's Foo, and one was as beautiful as the last I remembered, right?
Right.
Just so much freedom. You know, stretching is not an issue, like you said.
No, and you don't get that bat wing on the side of your leg.
It's great.
I know.
And then the same exact size, I got in a new bag, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it looked like I was wearing a fucking tidy whities.
Well, what you got the boxer briefs?
Yeah.
Oh, that's something went terribly wrong.
Something did, and I looked at the tags on both, and they're both the same size, and I was like, one is noticeably hugging my crotch and looking like Superman underwear.
So their QA fucked up that day.
Well, so now I got 2 pairs of extra tight Tommy Johns if I want to, feel like Chris Farley. So I guess that's the plus side of it.
There you go. That's much better. All right, Foo. Well,
that was great, Foo.
Yeah.
That's a nice song.
Crotch on a yoga. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The song. The song is dope. Yeah. What was it called again?
The Blue Comanche.
Blue Comanche by Westerman. I kind of want to check out more of his stuff or their stuff. I couldn't.
Or Foo. Just hop on those playlists and Apple, dude. Apple sponsors.
Yeah.
Imagine.
That'd be nice.
No, but seriously, they have some good playlists with songs, dude. And I've just been grabbing a couple here and there, Foo. Also, Foo, I think last time we congregated at your house here, I played some Dr. Octagon for you.
Yes.
And that is very reminiscent of MF Doom.
Right.
Except he's like way more wacky.
He is a lot more wacky, man. I gotta say, he was just kind of saying shit, right? He wasn't really rapping about anything.
Yeah, he just starts it's like slam poetry. He'll just start talking, and it's like okay.
Yeah.
But he'll do it like he's gonna rap, but he doesn't rhyme. Sometimes he does,
right?
But a lot of times he doesn't. And I guess that's what really put Underground noticeable back then. It's like you got this crazy ass. By the way, his normal name isn't Dr. Octagon, it's Cool Keith.
The fuck?
Yeah.
So he's like MF Doom where he has different monikers and shit like that.
So yeah, that's why they're saying he kind of.
Well, let's throw this on then. This one's off of his 1996 Dr. Octagonecologist.
Octagonecologist, too?
This track is called Blue Flowers.
Oh, the acid, dude.
So much acid. It is trippy, though.
Dr. Octagon, paramedic fetus of the east with priesthood from the church of the operating room with the strikes of force, scalpel since the Holocaust. I do indeed in greed explore, meet the patients, back to rooms with the nurse with the voodoo curse. Holding up office lights, standing at huge heights, back and forth, left wing, swing to north, east and south with blood pouring down your mouth. I come prepared with the white stethoscope, listen to your heartbeat, delete, beep, beep, beep. Your insurance is high, but my price is cheap. Look at the land. Blue flowers, run by the purple pond. See the polka dots. Blue flowers.
So that's a taste of Dr. Octagon there, Phil.
There's just a bunch of trippy ass music playing on and fucking.
It's music to bump to, man. You don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like some guy's rapping about something. And a lot of people don't seem to care these days anyway.
Dude. Okay. Going back to this Apple playlist, dude. Because I try to play the rap and the hip hop genre, man.
Sure.
Oh my god,
it's not what it was, man. It's not what it used to be.
It's really hard. It's really hard to get into it, dude.
Yeah.
There's some gems here and there, Foo. But it's weird. I never thought I would say I would be so relieved to hear a Kanye song in the middle of all these newer rap songs.
Is it a newer Kanye song?
A little bit.
Okay.
Some of his newer stuff. But it's just like, wow, I can't believe I'd see the day, Foo, where I'd prefer Kanye rap over, quality rap like I was listening to in college.
Right.
What a sad time.
Yeah, it's taking a turn, dude, and I don't think it's for me.
No. So that's why I've been checking out these alternative rock, indie,
Yeah, it's
hip
just
hop art.
it's a fusion of a bunch of shit.
Dude, I also tried out this really cool alternative R&B fucking playlist. It was good, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, some of them just do only instrumentals and it's fucking great.
Oh, dope.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, man. So I'll let you know. I already know a couple songs I have in mind right now that
Okay.
would be really good. So
Yeah, next time.
Yeah, we'll explore more Foo in the future.
Yeah, we'll walk that line with these copyrights. Well, Foo, I'd be remiss if I didn't point out the small little bottle on the table. It's a ball of alcohol. Where'd you get this thing?
I got this from a pal at work, Foo.
Well, hang on. This is our new segment called Alcohol is Bad.
Alcohol is bad.
But not really. So what do we got in here?
Well, Foo, we've got some Cavalan Solist Oloroso.
Alcohol is bad.
Did I stutter, Foo?
Yeah, you did.
I'm pretty sure it's some brandy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we got
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So homemade?
homemade.
It's in like a little tonic glass. Like,
Yeah.
what would you say? It's an ounce and a half, 2 ounces?
No, this is probably like 5 ounces.
That is not 5 ounces.
Are you
dude.
sure?
A shot is 1 ounce. That's probably like 1.5.
This
to
is
2
probably.
shots.
I'd say this is 2, 3, maybe.
2 tops.
So 2 ounces in.
Okay, all right. Glad we
Christ.
agreed to that. I'm glad
Yeah.
I fucking held you down.
Twisted my arm.
Twisted your fucking to agree to 2 ounces.
As he said, pointing the gun at me.
Yeah.
It's just you can't see it, everyone.
Alcohol is bad.
It's my coworker gave this to me. He was on a trip out east somewhere. One of them southern states.
Sure.
And yeah,
They're all the same, right?
Yeah, they are, Foo.
Holy-
You've seen the news.
Wow.
He just went to a place, and then the guy was just like, I got some good stuff here. And then he was just like, he was more tripped out that, as you can see, it's just printed on and someone slapped some tape over.
Yeah, it's not even a proper label, and he didn't even care to put it on straight.
He sure did.
I mean,
it's all crooked.
I'm just wondering why you didn't just name it XXX. I mean, yeah, at the very least, he put some thought towards the title. I mean, what did he name this thing? What does it say there?
Cavalan Solist Oloroso.
Alcohol is bad.
All right.
Yeah, Foo.
What's the percentage on this?
59.4.
And it begs the question: how the fuck does he know?
True.
Does he have the equipment to? Why is that a dropper? It's like one of them food coloring droppers.
Oh no, it's a plug.
Oh, it's a plug.
Very smart, Foo. I gotta hand it to this guy.
Somebody went to Michael's.
Ooh, actually, dude, this might be some fucking whiskey or some bourbon, dude.
You just said it was brandy.
Smell
oh my
it.
goodness! Oh way!
Well, what is it?
Woo-wee.
Alcohol is bad.
It's like it's definitely a type of whiskey. I mean, it could be a moonshine. So I mean, that's its own category.
Jesus
But
Christ!
just smelling it.
And Foo, it was
Do you have any wounds you can put this on?
it was cured in a sherry cask, so it's gonna taste like sherry, Foo.
All right, well, cheers,
Well,
man. Let's
cheers,
take a
dude.
sip of this and
All
see where
right.
see if we're still alive.
That's
I can feel it going down my esophagus.
that's good, man.
It's really good.
That's tasty, dude.
It's tasty as a
is great.
motherfucker. It's just
Oh.
strong.
This is a part, Foo, where my stomach liner is burning apart.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is good stuff.
Well, this is how I replace my lining. My stomach.
Well, this is how you clean it.
Is this how you clean it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's good. So where'd you get this again?
Some guy, Foo.
Alcohol is bad.
some guy worked with got it for me for Christmas, and I got him an edible, Foo. So
Oh, dope.
yeah,
All right.
so
Cool. How is the Federation treating you these days, man?
man, it's all gravy.
I don't know whether to take that literally or not.
It literally is all gravy, food.
It's just
Country
from
fried gravy
from outer
everywhere.
Space. It's just a company made out of gravy.
That's pretty awesome if you think about it.
Alcohol is bad.
But I don't know, man. What do you say? What do you think about this stuff?
If seeing that I don't know exactly what it is, what was it called again?
Cavalan Solist Oloroso.
Give me that. Let me.
I shit you not, everyone.
Cavalan Solist Oloroso.
I told you.
From Sherry Cask, 59.4%. Jesus Christ, that's oddly accurate. It's like,
And I don't know
it's like he pulled the number out of his ass.
Foo, it's very calculated, I'll say.
Yeah. No, it's tasty, man. I'm gonna take another sip.
It's good.
You see, the mistake I just made was inhaling through my nose.
Oh, dude.
It's good though.
You're
Like
gonna-
once your taste buds kick into it.
Dude, you're going to die.
Yeah, you know what? I wouldn't mind if this was the last thing I drank before I died. It's mighty tasty.
You know, I've never had something in cherry cask before.
No?
I've only had oak and fuck, what's the other one?
Cross it off your bucket list, foo.
Well, I have to now.
Yeah, dude. You're good. You're good, son. So, I can just think of
A few moments later.
I'm just dead. Yeah, dude, I'm enjoying the shit out of this, and I think I got 2 more sips before it's over. But while we do that, foo,
Yeah.
there's something that we've been doing for like the last 7 or 8 months.
Really?
Yeah.
What
Do
have
you
you
remember?
been doing that I cannot remember, Foo?
The best theme songs of all time. Foo, in the spirit of just having the Super Bowl, we finally have a winner, man. We finally have a champion.
Dude, do you have that SpongeBob thing on fucking standby, dude?
Yeah, I do. Why?
Because do you remember when the fucking Niners intercepted the ball and they all ran to the end zone to take that picture?
A few moments later.
Yeah, they should have celebrated so early. Fucking
Dude,
guys, dude. Yeah,
no.
they were on a commanding lead, and then they had to blow it like the fucking Falcons did when they played the Patriots a couple years ago.
Yep.
Oh man, but hey man, I got to give it to the Chiefs. They brought it. Like they Mahomes just my God, the first touchdown they had was from their quarterback.
Yeah, he ran it
He
in,
just
and
ran it in.
and he fucking got hit
Yeah.
like before that too, and all game, and he was still trucking, dude.
And is it just me, or did the 49ers just give up in that last quarter?
They
just gave up,
They
right?
gassed out, dude, hardcore.
Yeah, dude.
And you know what? You can't be happy in the Super Bowl just running it and running out clock. Dude, if you're trying to win a game, especially the big game,
Yeah.
you got to step on their throat, dude. Imagine if they would have went up 27-10. That's a big ass hurdle, dude.
Yeah, it is.
You
Yeah, it
know,
is.
fuck, man. And I'm sad to say it that I was going for the Niners to try to win it, you know, for several reasons. However, man,
Betting reasons?
yes, betting reasons, exactly.
You blew it, foo.
I did, and guess what, dude? The person from the pool I was in,
you were in a pool?
I was in a pool, foo, splish splash.
I was taking the bath.
It was tied 10-10 at halftime, and then 20-10 third quarter, right?
Sure.
So whoever had double zeros at halftime and third quarter won a shitload of money, dude. They won like $4,000.
Oh, shit. Really?
I was playing $100 a square, dude. So 10 grand pot.
Dude, this thing wasn't fucking around.
That's
so how
why
many
I
people
jumped
were
in.
playing, and how many squares were there?
100 squares, dude. $100 a square.
So it was $10,000 in this pool? Wow.
Dude, the person who got 1-0 ended up winning fucking like $4,500 at the end of the game because 31-20.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and I normally don't join high entry pools like this, but this one, dude, gave you a bunch of options to win, and which I will now go into great length and detail to explain.
Okay, we shall pause this theme song
Just kidding. Foo.
announcement. No, I actually want to hear this.
Okay. You know how you have the straight up numbers, or if you had the Chiefs with the 7 and they had the Niners with the 0.
Yeah.
So if the Chiefs scored 7 and the Niners had 10, you would win.
Uh-huh.
The 7-0. They had that, so the straight up win.
Okay.
And if you were the guy who had the Chiefs with 0 and the Niners with 7, so the opposite, you would win half the fucking quarter winnings.
Can you repeat the part of the stuff where you said all about the things?
Who?
So
The things?
I followed. I just
yeah, I know. And then they also had this really cool option where your combined score at halftime and end of the game could get you points.
Yeah.
So, for example, if you had if the score was 14-10,
Uh-huh.
your combined score, if you're the Chiefs and you had 14, is the 1 plus the 4, which is a 5. So if you have the 5, you could match up with whatever the other team's combined score was.
Oh.
Yeah, really interesting pool, man. So there were several ways to win without winning straight
It
up.
seemed like betting $100 would kind of be worth it.
Well, and then
more exciting.
Check out this rule too.
Mm-hmm.
If you were touching one of the side squares or top or bottom of the winner, you won $200.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like roulette rules?
Yeah.
Where you can put it in the middle or something?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's why I jumped in, man. It was worth the risk.
Hey, well, but you lost.
Yeah, but I lost.
Yeah, but you lost.
Alcohol is bad.
It sure is.
Yeah, this is the foo.
A few moments later.
You're like, oh no, I just lost $200.
I was like, I made the best investment possible.
You fucking,
and there we go,
fucking
foo.
foo.
I know. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
wallet.
So yeah, greatest theme songs of all time. So we're back to this, man. It was since June of 2019 we put this together. It was it was 64 per league. We had a TV league, we had movies, we had video games, and ads and jingles. And so it was 4 leagues. We finally trimmed it down to the we had a pennant winner. Everyone had their champion. Movies
Regionals,
had yeah, I know. Movies had Star Wars. TV had The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Video games had Super Mario Brothers. And ads and jingles. Can you remember what that one was?
Ooh, wasn't it Fanta?
It was In and Out.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was In and Out. And by the way, I got to say, it was a battle for third place between the Video Game League and the Ads and Jingles League. And I got to say that Super Mario Brothers, unfortunately, beat the shit out of In and Out.
Foo. Poor In and Out, foo.
You said In and Out. Dude, you should just stop betting. You should
I called them to win it, dude.
Yeah, no. Super Mario Brothers ended up coming up on top by like a lot.
But dude, In and Out has that sick guitar riff.
They do.
I know. I don't know why it didn't win.
And it's just a catchy jingle. Well, everybody felt that the Super Mario Brothers theme, the old one from back in the day, was more superior. Well, the entire body of work that is, the music for Mario is obviously more superior than the one little jingle from In and Out, I think.
It is. You go fuck yourself for that.
So that's third place, Super Mario Brothers. And then for battling it up for first, Foo, I put it up on Instagram, and we had so many people vote in on this, and I even put together a little contest, a little sweepstakes, Foo, for whoever voted for the right jingle or theme song or whatever, and they sent in and DM'd us, give me some free shit. They're gonna get some free shit.
No, fool.
Yeah, man.
You're not a liar.
I'm not.
We're not liars, foo.
And shout out to @Rubio3996 and @Jose Gonzalez 1601 for winning some free shit, man. I'm gonna ship this out to them and the previous winners for the championship of the leagues that I did for the other day.
Foo.
Yeah, we got a few winners, man. They're gonna get some free shit. Again, I think I'm just gonna get some random shit from my house.
From the studio here, foo.
Yeah, why not? I got that X-Men 3 poster nobody likes.
Foo will sign it. I'll spill some of my beer on it.
We'll smoke out of it. I don't know.
We'll roll J's on it, foo.
There you go.
You'll get the
and take pictures and thumbs up, and there you go, motherfuckers. Enjoy. Listen to the show.
Didn't some band do that, dude?
Probably.
Oh,
Maybe might have gone to the hospital.
No.
I don't think you're supposed to
smoke
smoke that paper,
No,
dude.
probably not.
Because
alcohol is bad.
And then so yeah, dude. So they won some shit because they voted on the right team, and it was Star Wars against the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, man. And who do you think won against these two freaking juggernauts?
I love DJ Jazzy Jeff and Will Smith, dude.
But
I think Star Wars is not gonna bow out.
It was Star Wars, foo. They came on top. So I wanted to have a quick discussion with you, man. You've been here pretty much throughout the entire way, to where we are now, and you saw them come from being a little thing on a bracket, a little blip on the matrix, foo, to make it all the way up on top. Do you think it's deserved? Do you think somebody else should have taken this instead?
I really wanted the Fresh Prince to win.
You did call for that to win as well, man.
However,
again, you need to stop betting.
Okay. However, I will say Halo got robbed, all right?
Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. That was like early on. That was like round 2 of the brackets.
All right? Halo got robbed, and that's where this story ends.
Do you really think they would have gotten that far?
Yes.
Really?
Honestly, if fucking Mario didn't match up with them to the end, I think they would have went to the end.
I don't know about that, man. I don't know. I find that a little hard to believe. And you know what? I'm pulling it up right now. I'm pulling up the brackets right now just to see who.
There's no need for this, foo.
Who beat Halo because they almost lost the first time.
I know.
They almost didn't even make it. Because I don't know. Halo's cool and all, but I don't want a bunch of monks just, chanting and shit. It's fucking creepy as shit, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
But all right,
be like that sometimes, foo.
Well, yeah, if you're like extremely high. But let's see here. Video games.
Foo, I wasn't when I voted.
Let's see here. Halo went up against Batman Arkham Asylum in round 1, and they won. But then they went up against Mario Brothers in round 2.
I told you. See, I even remembered, foo.
Yeah. But yeah, you're right. And like I said, do you think they would have gone that far?
Yes.
I don't think so, man.
Dude.
I don't think so.
You know what? Next time, don't include an iconic game with 2 plumbers, okay?
When you got Pokemon in this bracket...
okay, you know what? Let me stop myself. Well, before I get ahead of myself here. I think Pokemon might have went all the way if Super Mario was not in this. I just got to say.
Well, there's no way that a video game bracket could, not have Super Mario Brothers.
Damn it.
It's impossible. They have to be in there. It's just where, where's the placement? Who goes where? And then, some people advance a little quicker than others. But they get their comeuppance, foo.
They do?
They get their comeuppance. I mean, you got other ones like Zelda. You got other ones like, let's see, here, what do you got here? We got, these all suck. Sonic the Hedgehog. That's a good one. Banjo-Kazooie, Killer Instinct.
Killer Instinct is cool.
Mortal Kombat. Yeah, dude. Super Smash Brothers made it pretty far.
If you ask me, foo, the fucking pins were ready to get knocked down on the way to Super Mario Brothers fucking...
Yeah, I hear you, man.
Yeah.
And so TV, I mean, before we got to... And this is what really killed me, man, because I got to be proud of my Simpsons. They made it pretty far. And matter of fact, when it was The Simpsons against South Park, the people knew what to do. The people came through and they voted in The Simpsons. But they couldn't go up against the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Dude, everyone loves the Fresh Prince, dude.
Everybody quotes it. It's
because everyone misses Uncle Phil, dude.
He was Shredder. Yeah, R.I.P., man.
Yeah.
Well, good shit, man. It's 7 or 8 months in the making, and here we are. Very anticlimactic final ending where we're just sending out trash to our fans.
What the fuck? Don't tell them.
Oh, okay. You're getting some nice coasters and tchotchkes from Fubar Fest 2019.
Handmade.
They were not handmade. Ordered from Vistaprint. That's what they were.
With our hands, though.
Yeah. Well, I sure did click that.
Why don't you send them your Adam West picture?
No, fuck that. It's signed. I need to keep that. There's a bunch of cool shit in this room, man. And, I got to give props to Steph for redecorating the...
Where did she put that flag of that game that Josh convinced me was going to be good and it sucked?
I think it fell.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, send him that.
Good riddance.
Yeah.
Anyhow, Foo, anything else you got for us today? I wait. There's news, man.
There's news, Foo?
You've been living life and stuff, man. You got yourself a little girlfriend, I hear.
Dang, Foo. That's right, man.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Foo, I decided...
Oh, you've been absent so much?
Not really.
Oh.
I mean, I was absent plenty before.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, if anything, you're less absent now.
I gotta say, Foo, who would have thought, Foo, another person who liked The Office as much as me existed?
A broken clock is right twice a day, Foo.
Wow.
Even then, you got to give somebody a little bit of credit.
The Office is fantastic, and you're just a dick.
Yeah, that's true, too.
Yeah, but
that's true, too.
Yeah, but anyways, Foo. Fun fact about you.
See.
Yeah, Foo. Sorry, man. I had to... All the Earthlings, Foo. No, this Footopian is unavailable, Foo.
Rats. Well, ladies, you heard it here, man. The Foo is no longer available.
You know what though, man? There's gonna be no more woes.
Uh-huh.
It's gonna be Josh's woes, foo. So we got.
I can't wait.
We gotta wait. We gotta
can't-
change the theme song. And by the way, goddamn, finally, foo, the woes are over.
We haven't done the woes in about a year, dude.
And you know what? They ain't coming, foo, from me at least.
Okay. Well, I wish they would be since you got a girlfriend now. You know, the coming part at least.
Oh,
Anyway, Foo.
Dude.
So, yeah, I'm. You know how we had Foo Bar Fest last year?
I remember.
Yeah, man. You remember how we had the Soaring Blackbirds on the show last year as well?
I remember, foo.
Yeah, man. They're putting out an album this year, and they've asked me to put together a show. And it's going to be in mid-April, where we're going to be over at DBA 256 in Pomona, California.
For real,
where we're going to be supporting their new album release. And I got to say, I recently saw them at a local bar here in Upland, California. And they're just fun to watch, man. It's fun, good, melodic punk rock music. And it's just, it can be made by a nicer bunch of guys. And they deserve it. We're going to be there to celebrate the release, man. We'll even interview them like we did for Foo Bar Fest.
Dang, foo.
They're going to have a DJ there that just spins punk rock music.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's going to be dope, dude. And of course, the Fallen Electric is going to be there. And our good chums from Average Joe and the Benchwarmers will be there to open up the show. It's going to be a fun night, man. And I expect everybody to be there and have a great time and drink and all that fun stuff.
Where's this going to be at, though, foo?
DBA 256 Pomona, California, Foo. Just
Foo
like
Bar Fest, foo.
Just like Foo Bar Fest was. Yeah, man. We got a good relationship with them. They're good people. And yeah, dude, it's going to be fun.
Soaring Blackbirds, foo. Do you know the name of the album?
I don't actually, not yet. I don't know that they've even released that information.
I was going to say,
yet.
I did not see it.
They released a new single out called Lucy. Now, I've known about that song because I've heard him play it many times live, but this is the first recording that I hear of it, and I'm very impressed. Very impressed with the production that they put together on this, and I got to say that. By the way, between the last time that we interviewed them and now, their drummer unfortunately had a heart attack.
I remember seeing Caesar post something about it, dude.
Yeah, so Gabe, he's doing great these days. He's back in the Bay Area. That's where he works right now. So he has to be. He has to, keep his medical insurance alive right now. Of
course,
so they have a filler drummer in, or I don't know if this is going to become a more permanent thing. But nice guy. I met him in the last show, and I can't wait to play with him again in April. So more info to come. I'll be posting more of that as we approach the date.
DBA, foo.
Yeah, DBA. It's a cool spot, dude. It's in the middle of the Arts District of Pomona.
And it's just like Pomona, dude. The first part's classy and the second part's trashy, foo.
It's really just the first couple square miles of that art district. Then the rest is just, well, it's Pomona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could tell they stopped caring in the 80s.
I think that's just inherently what the 80s do, Foo.
Oh, man.
The 80s was one of the worst decades of all time.
Your favorite, dude.
I hate
Your
them.
favorite
I
of
hate
all
'em.
time,
God
dude.
damn it, with their synthesizers. They ruined everything. Me and Josh, I'm sorry to go on this tangent. So, the other day, a couple weeks ago, actually, I introduced Josh to Space Odyssey 2001.
I was here before it started, foo.
He loved it. And I'm just like, and I'm over here like a dick hyping up Space Odyssey 2010, the sequel with John Lithgow and company and such.
You suck.
And, it was made in the 80s. So they had to go ahead and fuck that shit up, dude. All these synthesizers. You know how awesome? Do you remember how awesome the 2001 Space Odyssey soundtrack was?
Dude, it was great.
It's fucking amazing, right? Just classical music. You had an orchestra belting out those tunes. You had a synthesizer just kind of leading the way on this shit. Everything was poorly planned. I don't know.
Guitar, foo.
I didn't like it one bit. It deserves the 69% Rotten Tomatoes rating that it gets. Not a bad movie, but the fact that I dislike 80s synth music kind of just elevated the badness for me. And then John Lithgow was just a nice apology for the whole thing. So, nonetheless,
So Josh didn't like it then?
Josh actually thought it was okay. Yes. So I think he gave it a 69%. I think he agreed where it sat in Rotten Tomatoes.
What is that? A C minus, D plus?
That's a D plus.
You still technically get the GPA points.
D's make degrees, foo.
Damn.
I know. Well, Foo, anything else you got for us today?
Nah, man.
You give your lady a shout out or something?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Lauren
There you
Crawford, Cindy Crawford's cousin, Foo.
I don't know that that's accurate, but sure.
Time will tell.
Can we meet Cindy?
No.
Well, this has been
Just kidding, man.
It's been a complete waste of time.
No, but she actually is asking me to talk about several very interesting points, Foo, that we could elaborate.
In a new episode?
Yeah, Foo.
All right, well, maybe in a couple weeks then.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. Well, thank you all very much for listening into the Foo Bar Show. Thanks for hitting subscribe, and remember to rate, review, and tell your friends like a champ. This whiskey is really good.
Yeah,
you can always reach us at Foo Bar Show. That's FOOBarshow.com, and FOOBar Show is our handle on Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, and Instagram. Check us out, drop us a line, and we'll fill it up like a couple of foos. I've been Josie.
And I've been Cavalan Solis Olasoro, Foo.
Signing off, saying, don't be a dick.